Hi guys, let's do another English practice lesson. Today the article's name is Why Forgetting Your Phone Might Help Your Memory. Some vocabulary: rely, to depend on someone or something for help, money, or support. Keep track of, to continue to know about or be aware of someone or something. Deadline, the date or time by which something should be done. Cognitive, relating to the process of thinking and understanding. Carry out, to do or complete a task or job. Syllable, a single unit of pronunciation that forms a word or part of a word having one vowel sound with or without the surrounding consonants. Okay, so let's start the reading. These days, many of us rely on reminders on our phones to keep track of birthdays, appointments, and deadlines. But if our phones are doing all the remembering for us, does that mean our brain are getting less practice? A new study by researchers at the University of California, Santa Cruz suggests this might be exactly what's happening. Using your phone to set reminders is called cognitive offloading, a term used to describe letting a tool like a smartphone do some of the brain's work. And the researchers wanted to know whether relying on these tools could affect our memory. To find out, they carried out two memory-based experiments with university students. The students had to complete a word task on a computer while also remembering to do something else at the same time, such as pressing the space bar when they saw a word with three syllables. Some students got reminders on their screens to do the memory task, while others relied only on their own memory. Everyone then completed a new set of word tasks without any reminders. The reminders worked well while they were available. However, once they were removed, students who had used them remembered to do the memory task less often than students who had relied only on their own memory throughout the study. The researchers believe this is because the reminders reduced the students' opportunities to practice remembering. Although remembering without help takes more effort, that effort may strengthen memory over time. However, the study only involved university students completing short online tasks, so it's still unclear whether the same effect happens in real life. But if we think of memory as a skill that improves with practice, our brains may benefit from trying to remember a little more on their own. Okay, it's a not so easy text, but let's move on to the discussion. What are your thoughts on the study's findings? Maybe that is one of the reasons for my memory is getting weaker over time, because nowadays we had some realize about our smartphone schedule, like our alarm, Yeah, maybe is one reason. Yeah. Do you tend to rely on your phone to keep track of things? Yeah, in a lot of things, I I mark something in my phone to reminder me after. Yeah. Do you ever feel like you are overly reliant on technology? I didn't feel like that, but yeah, we but indirectly we use a lot technology, so yeah, maybe. Are there any tasks you deliberately don't use technology for? I'm not sure. I do a lot of things without the technology, but I didn't deliberate something to not use technology. Yeah. What impact do you think the rise of AI will have on cognitive offloading? I think that it can generate a big impact because even a small thing like the text said about we rely on uh, our smartphone to remember us about some tasks already is dangerous for our memory. Yeah, with over the time it can be worse. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the further discussion. Do you have a good memory? Not really. I I feel that lately my memory is getting weaker. Yeah. Do you tend to remember visual, spoken, or written information better? Mm, I guess visual we can remember better. I don't know, maybe it fixed better in my mind. Do you know anyone with impressive memory? My parents, I don't know, they have excellent memory about the past. They tell with details everything that they went through. Yeah. Um, do you like doing brain games or puzzles? Yeah, I like, but I'm not so used to do that. Yeah. Do you have any hobbies that are known to be good for brain health? I'm not sure, but I do exercise that I know that it is good for our brain, and now I am reading more, even with these videos here in the YouTube. Yeah, I think just that I don't do something special for it. Okay, we have finished that lesson. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.